Welcome to Whispers of Mahabharata. In our last recounting, the Bheema was cast into the depths of the Ganga, bound and poisoned by the venomous jealousy of his cousin, Duryodhana. We left him sinking into the abyss, his fate hanging in the balance, a pawn in a game of shadows that had only just begun. After what felt like an eternity, a figure emerged from the sacred river's embrace, striding towards the gates of Hastinapura. It was Bheema, but not as he had been. He who was once strong was now possessed of a might that seemed to challenge the very mountains. His form, sculpted by the divine nectar of the Nagas, radiated an otherworldly power, as if he had drunk from the sun itself. The strength of 10,000 elephants now coursed through his veins, a gift from Vasuki, the Serpent King, a reward for his righteous spirit. To Duryodhana and his brothers, this miraculous return was not a cause for celebration, but a chilling omen. Their carefully laid plot, steeped in poison and malice, had not only failed but had backfired in a spectacular fashion. The cousin they sought to destroy had returned, his power amplified beyond their darkest fears. A wave of cold dread washed over Duryodhana, for he saw in Bheema's survival the echo of his own future ruin. The seed of hatred in his heart, already a twisted sapling, was watered by this failure, and its roots grew deeper into the soil of his soul. The elders of the Kuru court, the venerable Bhishma and the wise Vidhura, were not blind to the tremors of discord. They sensed the foul play, the scent of conspiracy that clung to the air like a persistent fog. Yet, with no witness to the deed and no confession to be had, their suspicions remained but whispers in the grand corridors of power. The truth was a ghost, felt but unseen, and justice remained elusive. For the gentle Queen Kunti, Bheema's return was a blessing wrapped in thorns. Her heart soared with relief, but it was a joy shadowed by a new and piercing awareness. She looked upon Duryodhana and saw not just a resentful boy, but a serpent coiled to strike. From that day forth, her vigilance became a constant, silent prayer. Duryodhana, for his part, did not despair. Instead, the failure fanned the flames of his animosity into a raging inferno. He watched Bheema, his enemy made stronger by his own hand, and made a solemn vow in the chambers of his heart. If poison and drowning could not suffice, he would find other means, grander and more terrible plots. The Game of Thrones had just begun, and he was determined to be its victor, no matter the cost. What do you believe this early attempt on Bheema's life reveals about the inevitability of the Great War? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mists of time and legend. May the wisdom of Vyasa and the blessings of Ganesha guide your path.